It is about 8 minutes before the hour. Jon Hall, commander of American Legion Post 45 here in Sylacauga, joins us. And it is Veterans Day week. And John, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jimmy Dale.
Good to have you with us this morning.
Good to be here.
First of all, appreciate your service to our country, sir.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And big parade coming up this Saturday.
Yep.
Want to talk about that this morning?
Our annual event, one of the many that we do. This is the Sylacauga's Veterans Day Parade. And it's always on Veterans Day. People say, well, it's on Saturday this year. Well, yeah, but November 11th is Saturday. Veterans Day is Saturday. The only time we change it would be if it was on a Sunday, because we all go to church.
Right.
But we're getting ready. I've got the Jeep all dulled out.
Spruced up.
Yeah, so, but we've got a lady at Radney Smith, Lisa Garrett, is the parade coordinator. And everybody has to check through her, so she makes the plaques up for the side of the vehicles. And we have generic, so that if anybody comes in late, they can have, write their name on the side. So give attention to people who's in the parade,
So how's this going to work Saturday?
It's going to be crazy, if I'm going to pull my hair out. But we start at the high school parking lot behind the gymnasium on Norton.
Right.
Cross over to Broadway to Fort Williams. And in the process on Fort Williams, we're going by the Sylacauga's War Memorial.
Yeah.
Now, have you gone by it lately?
Yes.
We were out yesterday, and we put the
beautiful.
We put the flags out, and people, I'd like to bring to your attention. There's a memory wall out there, and it's got different handwriting all over it, and it's filling up pretty good. But what it is if you have a loved one who has passed and was in the service, please go write his name, branch of service, and what war he was in, and put it on the memory wall. We've got two sides, so put it there, and it's a tribute to those who are there. My father's name's on there. There's the people, the Sylacauga's brothers are there, but it's a memory wall, and it's perpetual. It'll stay there, but we move it around. This year we're leaving it at the Chamber of Commerce. There is a magic marker there, so you can write your name, and you write your, if you have a loved one, go down there and fill it out.
I got a brother.
There you
Matter
go.
of fact, two brothers.
Well,
I see a lot of stories about veterans, and sometimes I feel like, John, veterans just been left behind a little bit.
you want to get me going?
Yeah.
The veterans in particular have a bad reputation, and I don't like it. I don't understand it. But everyone who is free because the veterans fought for our country. Okay, and basically what we did, they put a piece of paper in front of me and I signed it. What did I sign? Hey, Uncle Sam, you can do with me what you want. Wherever you want me to go, that's what I'll do. And that's a pretty good commitment. And it's like a veteran is a proud country person. This is my country. I'm proud to be a veteran, right? And I'm proud to have done what I did for the country. You, everybody else. It's emotional.
Yeah. We have several veterans homes in our local area too.
Yes, we do. There's got Pell City, you've got Alexander City, and they just put a new one up down in the Sawgrass. And these guys, they're full. There's not enough beds. And it breaks my heart to see that.
Kind of sad, it really is.
Hey, we're not sitting there asking for anything, okay? But it'd be nice to have a gesture that says, here, let us take care of you because you took care of us. Wouldn't that be nice?
So who's going to be who's going to be at the head of the parade this weekend? It'd be you, right?
Well, I've been fortunate over the years, very, very fortunate. I'm the first vehicle out as far as the parade goes. Over the years, I've had my two friends, Howard Ellington, R.C. Wakefield, right? Alex Stewart. Last year we had Howard Hill. And these are all guys that, well, Howard is up, actually he's in Pell City. RC and Howard, Howard Ellington have since passed, and they're gone. But Howard Hill is up in Pell City in the nursing home.
Yeah.
So this year, a little different. Ben Robbins is riding with me, and Bill Coker will be in the back.
You know, John, if people have never been to a facility, a veterans home or nursing facility, whatever it is, you need to go. You need to go at least one time for sure.
If you go, you will never forget it. Now, most of us are involved in the VA. So we go to either Childersburg or Birmingham Hospital. And some of us are, you know, like I've got most of my facilities leaving, or still here. Some of these guys are really been, you know, beat up and stuff. And emotionally, you know, PTSD is something that's rampant. Suicide, I'm sorry to say, is very, very
It's out the
prevalent.
ceiling, yeah.
But, you know, a little pat in the back, hey brother, how you doing? You know, that's what we do. Now you've been up to the Legion more than, well, many times, and surprisingly enough, people say, "Where's the bar?" Well, I kicked it over one day, so there's no alcohol up there, there's no smoking up there, and proudly I will tell you that anybody goes up there will not be offended, male, female, civilian, veteran, you're all welcome. With that said, the parade participants, we're having hot dogs and hamburgers afterwards. And we have Curtis & Son, Radney Smith, Southern States Bank, Batter Up, and a lot of people are sitting there helping us out. We put this on ourselves, and it's a gesture that, you know, I'm taking care of my guys here. Let's go do a parade.
Let's talk about the parade again. It all starts early on Saturday morning, and how many units are in the parade? Do we know yet?
I heard in excess of 60, and but if you count a unit, you're going to count the American Legion 45. That's one unit. There'll probably be about 10 vehicles. The Dixie Division, which is an antique military truck restoration club, is going to be present. You've got car clubs, motorcycle clubs, bands. Randy Clark, as a matter of fact, he walks by himself and he just walks down the thing, and it's a nice day. It's humbling for us, you know. But
we're going to be televising for people who can't go.
Yes, it is, and I think one of the big things that's going to show is love. Now, you know, I represent the American Legion. These are my guys, right?
What's American Legion mean, John?
Love, support, help, brotherhood, fellowship. It was established so that people coming back from the service could reestablish themselves in society, because there's an enormous change between military versus civilian. And this facilitates it so that the transfer is easier to done. Plus, it's a group of people who are together, okay? And been there, done that kind of thing. So, you know, I'm very proud of it.
So tell us what's going to be happening Saturday.
Well, Saturday at 10 o'clock, the parade starts off. We're going to be up at the Legion 7:30 in the morning to tie down the signs on the pickup trucks and get things in order. The staging area is the parking lot behind the auditorium on Norton Street at the high school. And we're going to go across to Broadway to Fort Williams to Norton, but in the process, the War Memorial is all decked out, and the flags are there, so you can't miss it. And then we're coming back to the parking lot for disbursement to go up to the Legion.
And that's always, you know, I don't know, how many veterans do we have here in this local area that are still with us?
I've heard upwards of 9,000, but I've got 64 guys in American Legion 45, and about the same number in the Vietnam veterans, 945. So we're a joint group. Most of us are Vietnam veterans, and that means we're old. So we're always looking for young people. It's been a while since I've had color in my hair, and we need somebody who's got color in the hair to go and do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Now the post itself, the facility itself, it hosts a lot of events up there too.
Try to, yes. We're fortunate enough to that we have our own place. A lot of posts don't, and they go to like a TGI Fridays or whatever for their meetings. We have 7.5 acres with 3 buildings on it, and it's a community place to be. We can do things that to help us. You know, I've got ideas, but everyone knows that we are the owners of the Armory, we are the owners of the motor pool, and we are the owners of the Legion building on 7.5 acres right downtown. And these buildings are there to be used, and they will be.
Yeah.
So it's ideas. We have a flea market up there. There's a young man who's doing cornhole competitions twice a month. They're going to have a wrestling match up there. You know, it's big enough to accommodate a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, John, again, we appreciate you being with us this morning. Appreciate your service. Jon Hall, Commander, American Legion Post 45 here in Sylacauga. And the parade is coming up on Saturday. But, you know, I think we should celebrate our veterans every day of the year, because they are the reason, men and women alike, they're the reason that we're able to do shows just like this morning.
Can I just interject something here?
Sure.
We were part of the Sylacauga High School's assembly yesterday.
Yeah.
And we did something that I think is unique, but everybody loved it. Everyone's seen the triangular flag folded up. There are 13 folds to get that flag to that position, and each fold has a specific purpose. So what we did yesterday is we showed everybody, kids, everybody, how to fold the flag and what each fold means. And okay, I'll brag, it was a standing ovation when we did it. But it got the flag guys that came and did it, white gloves, white shirt. We look good.
Wow.
So,
All right, big deal. Thank you, John, for coming this morning. The parade is at 10 o'clock in downtown Sylacauga on Saturday. Then they'll go up to Post 45 for some hot dogs. And John, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming this morning.
Appreciate you.
Got more Daybreak coming up. Pet Connect just on the other side. We'll see you again soon.